Yay, 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 yay. Your main man DJ Cool Breeze in the building bumping some Dizzy Right. That's my joint right now. That's called Willing and Ready, man. I'm playing that. Shout out to everybody. Y'all know I hit y'all with a jam, something new. Make sure y'all check out Cool Breeze Hot Jams, all of my playlists. I got a whole bunch of jams on there that I recommend that I'll be jamming to myself, and I think that you would like too. Welcome to the Breezecast, episode number 16, sweet 16, man. On a Friday, it's a rainy ass Friday, like summer rain type of Friday, like summer rain, sweet rain. Hey, my mic sound good. That's what made me sing sweet rain. Yeah. But y'all know what it is, man. Your main man, DJ Cool Breeze, the Breezecast, bringing it to you, man. Brought to you today by our sponsor, Snosberry Farms. Shout out to Snosberry Farms, my granny, your granny, putting it together with the fire. I got golden crisps, and I'm smoking on some. She said this some Jerry Garcia something, Jerry Garcia seeds. The only reason I know who Jerry Garcia is because he had that cameo in Half Baked where he hit my man on the head with the guitar because he had to see the Jerry Garcia ashes or something. But shout out to that, man. And I also know about Cherry Garcia, the ice cream. That shit good though. But you know what it is. We up in this thing, man. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Book DJ Cool Breeze and on Twitter at Book Cool Breeze, man. Dropping new stuff every week, man. You know what it is. Your main man, DJ Cool Breeze, man. Appreciate everybody who checks in and watches and listens because we streaming on all platforms. You can watch it on YouTube at Book DJ Cool Breeze. You dig? You already know what time it is, man. We're going to get into it. We're going to start off with what everybody's been talking about the last few days. And I mean, I guess it came to a head like what today, but it really came to a head the other day, pretty much as soon as they left. But none other, well, what I'm talking about is the submarine. But we can't say submarine, we have to say submersible, the Ocean Gates Titan. This story, I had seen it, but I didn't really start it, really like checking it out and getting all the details until like a couple of days ago when it just became like national news. I'm like, dang, what's going on? And then you like, these cats is in a submarine going to see the Titanic wreckage. And things didn't go right, man. It was a lot of questions. It was just a lot of decisions that were questionable in this thing. And I'm just gonna say this. Number one, when you look at how it looks, I wouldn't have signed up for this. You know what I'm saying? From the information I got, this little thing was bolted shut. You can only open it from the outside. And then like the fact that it has a video game controller controlling it with Bluetooth. I want a steering wheel or something hardwired in here with a mechanism so we can like move some udders, some rudders or something, and change direction or something. We can be propelled, you know what I'm saying, and be able to choose what direction we want to go into. So it was a lot of questions, man. You see the diagram that I got up. It's a small tube, man. It almost looked like a little septic tank. You know, in the back of people's cribs when they had those. That's what it looked like, man. They had to sign a waiver to get on, and one of the parts of the waiver even said if something happened and it's our fault, you still can't sue. Other people have been on this thing, and you know they thought that they might not make it, but they made it. You know, but they didn't make it this time. This story is terrible, man. And Twitter been going crazy with the jokes. And okay, I'm all about having, laughing or whatever. But man, these people died. You know what I'm saying? And then from what they said, it was a couple days ago, pretty much right after they left. Like the mug imploded when they got down there. Like these is 5 people who passed away, man. They made a decision to go do this, and we know that they billionaires or they got a lot of money and this is what their money allowed them to do. This is not what I would have chose to do. And if I was choosing to do it, I wouldn't have done it like this in a little tube like that. I would have had. I'm not interested in going that far underneath the water anyway. I'm not interested. Number one. But if I was, I want state of the art. I want something protected, something that's been tested and has been on some journeys, so we know that it works properly. You feel me? Like I don't want to be a part of the maiden voyage. But look at them in there. The one guy right there is the two guys sitting. Well, no, the two guys in the back of the picture. I want to say that's father and son. And the only reason the son went was because he was trying to please his dad. And then shout out to my homies. They was like, shoot, Pop's rich as hell. He got enough money to go to the center of the earth in the submarine. I'm trying to be on that wheel. So if Dad want to go on this trip, I'm gonna go with him so I can make sure I'm good. But man, that's ridiculous, man. I'm good. They said they had a bucket in there so they could pee and do the number two. And I'm like, that's not enough. That's not enough. We got a PlayStation control controlling the thing, and then we got a bucket to go pee in. It say it take like 5 hours to get down to where the wreckage is, and they didn't even make it that far. You feel me? So, dog, it's just too many questions, man. Why wasn't it a tether on this mug? It was a good idea to have a tether. How come didn't nobody tape them leaving? Did no camera footage of them leaving or nothing like this, right? And then it's not even a submarine, it's a submersible, you know? So it's a difference between the submersible and the submarine. And it's an experimental device. You know what I'm saying? It's no other device that can go down there to even retrieve it. You know, you gotta find this mug because it's not tethered to nothing. It don't have the ability to even find the Titanic. You have to go and text another device that's gonna guide it in. It's too many variables in here. To me, y'all should have a cable that go from the surface straight down, and you basically zip line down there, and then you zip line your ass back. You know, I'm good. I'm cool on that. And then like they get dropped down to the thing. They get dropped down, and they have to hope that they land close to it or not land in it and get caught up in some stuff. It's just too many variables, man. But that overall, they say that it imploded of underneath the weight, obviously, of all that water underneath the water, and it was a wrap. So, man, prayers up to those people's families. You got to make good decisions, and that wasn't the best decision. I don't want to play with nothing where I got a finite amount of air. What it reminded me of, not even trying to make a joke, being for real, on Harlem Nights, when the police chief, racist ass, got, when they locked him in the vault at the bank. And they was like, yeah, it's not that much air in here, so you might want to take small breaths. And he was trying to be tough, and after they closed it up, he was in there talking about. So that's all I'm saying, man. That's just messed up, man. And a bucket, imagine if somebody, let's just keep it real. We just talking about it, Breezecast. Imagine if somebody had do a number two, and it's just a bucket, a open, you know what I'm saying? Right there. It's going to stank in that little tube, man. And y'all in there like that. It wasn't, man, it's not, it don't even look like that mug made for them to be able to sleep in that mug overnight. You can't even stand up. You can't even lay down and stretch out all the way. You know, even if y'all lay one, two, like side by side, it wouldn't even be enough room. So, man, just not a good decision, man. But let's not forget, man, we talking about this. It was a boat that sank with 750 migrants on it. You know what I'm saying? Coming from another country. They ain't talking about that no more. It was like in the Greek Ocean, over in Greece somewhere. We're not talking about that no more. That's loss of life. We talking about these 5 white people who decided to get into a questionable vehicle and go 5 miles underneath the water. All I'm saying is, it's not a black person that I know, and not a black person that none of those black people that I know would have got on that and been interested in going to see the Titanic. So I saw the movie. It was cool. I don't have to see that again, and I ain't got to see the Titanic again. And then real quick, before we get off of this whole Titanic thing, I heard a conspiracy theory about the Titanic sinking being an inside job, or where somebody actually sank it. It didn't hit a iceberg as they say it did. They said that the richest man in the world at the time, I forgot his name, he was on the boat. He owned 40% of the mortgages in America. If you wanted to get a mortgage, you had to go to this dude, not necessarily the bank. You had to go to this dude. And he was in the process of opening his own central bank. The Rothschild family, which is a rich ass American family that had been around forever, who also opened the Federal Reserve Bank. They got on, it was a couple of their people, got on the boat and then got off. The richest dude with all the mortgages, he stayed on. That mug sank. He died. Soon after, Rothschild family opens what? Federal Reserve Bank. They rich as hell, money hand over fist, whatever you want to call it. Hey, that's just what I heard. You take that, do your research, man. Do your research. Let me know what you think about that. But moving along, this is the Breezecast episode 16, man. Hollering at y'all, man. We talking about different things today, man. Hot tubs, man. I know some of y'all like to roll and go to Oasis out there in Ann Arbor. You know, I know they got one in Ann Arbor. It's another one like not it's one like Plymouth or something, or Livonia or something. But Ann Arbor is the one up there by U of M. I've been there once, one time. Shout out to Good Times. It's cool. You go in there with your lady. You know, y'all got the jacuzzi. They got the rooms with the themes and stuff. They got the stereo so you can play some music. Now, I wouldn't recommend going in there and having sex. You know, no, that's nasty. You know, I'm not gonna say that's nasty, but I just wouldn't do it. Not there, cause I'm like you. I don't know. It's kind of like a hotel room at that point. But in any case, you go and you can hang out with your woman. Y'all can maybe get a little frisky, you know, and then carry that energy on to somewhere else. You know, that's what you do. But in any case, the one lady was there and she saw a camera. And shout out to her having eagle eye vision because the camera, man, it was about, man, the dude had it and it was like small. It was about as big as a dime. It might have been smaller than that, like more like, you know, one of them small square Lego pieces, like not even a block. I'm talking about the little square with the circle on top where you can hook stuff onto it, man. I probably got one, but I ain't about to go get it. I don't want to leave y'all. But it was small enough to where you could barely see it. And they had it hidden in a vent, like on the side somewhere, or at on the statue some type of way. And she found it. It was a camera. Fucked up. So y'all be careful going out there. If you gonna get your number one, try to get your own hot tub. Get you a little situation in the back, maybe. They got situations for that, you know? Or get you a private hotel room or something. But just be careful, period, man, because we in a age where you just can't say and do anything because it's cameras, microphones. People got camera phones, and it's always something going on. So just be careful, man, out here in public because you don't want to be out at the hot tub thing getting frisky with your girl, and then I saw all on the internet, you know? You mess around and end up on Pornhub or something, or I don't know. But in any case, man, just be careful out here, y'all. Breezecast. What else is going on? The NBA draft was last night. You know, Victor Wembanyama went number one. I think that was rigged too because that was just the most perfect of perfect situations for him. Coming from France, Tony Parker played there. You got all the other foreign players that played there. I think they got a couple foreign players there now. And you go there, and it's just perfect for you. They get the number one pick, you go there. So, but that's neither here nor there. Whatever. The NBA definitely wanted that to happen, but okay. We got a lot of trades going on. We got CP getting traded to DC for Bradley Beal. Now CP is being traded to the Golden State Warriors. So now he's a Golden State Warrior, and they talking about he gonna play over there, and it's gonna be him, Steph, and Clay and Wiggins and all that good stuff. So that's going to be interesting to see how that works out. With this Phoenix move, man, it's going to be tough because y'all paying with those guys plus Ayton, it's like $163 million that you paying for those four players because all of those dudes got max contracts, you know, or like the super, not the super max, but at least max contracts. So it's going to be interesting to see how they maneuver. They're definitely going to have to get rid of some other pieces. I know they didn't want DeAndre Ayton there, or things hadn't been the smoothest, so I can see them getting rid of him, and that'll free up some money. And plus, people is going to want to go and play with those three guys. It's going to be interesting to see how that works, because I guess Beal is going to be the ball handler, or you're going to have Devin Booker as the ball handler. He's proved it. But KD can do it, too. So you got options, man. It's going to be interesting to see how that goes next season. But we also got Dallas Mavericks. They unloaded Davis Bertans, his big ass contract because he had a stupid ass contract coming from the Wizards. So now we're gonna see what they're gonna do because they're gonna be able to make some moves. You're gonna keep Kyrie. You're gonna bring in some more talent. Luka dope. He just be crying too much for me. I'll be like, bro, just play. Like you dope and shit. Quit crying, man. And he get on the off season and be eating donuts and stuff and get all fat and shit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Zion. You know, Zion still got all that drama going on. I know Zion was happy he didn't get traded or nothing like that last night. He still got Mariah Mills, the porn star. No, the P star. I know they don't let you. You're not supposed to say the P word on YouTube. So the corn star, she's still going crazy on Twitter, social media, and it's just to the point where she just a delirious chick. Like, you know, she just wanted to get some money, and it's like obvious that she wanted to keep getting money. But hey, man, they say it ain't tricking if you got it, man. But man, that's a lot. This is very, very messy. The NBA is in bad shape. Like they really need Victor Wembanyama to come in and do good and be a good face for the league, but he's an international guy, so it's not the same as when it's somebody from here, like a Ja Morant, or a LeBron James. Because LeBron James only got about 2 more years left. I'm telling you, that hair gray, he be looking old. Like, come on, he the GOAT for sure. But him and MJ, man, he's GOAT status for sure. But he old, man. Father Time is undefeated, as they say. But in any case, it's gonna be interesting offseason with the rest of the things that's going on for sure. So keep an eye out on all this NBA stuff. Marcus Smart, he now plays for the Memphis Grizzlies. Boston gave him up. Then they got Kristaps Porzingis now. That's gonna be interesting with Kristaps Porzingis and Robert Williams III. And you got Jason Tatum and my man Jaylen Brown. And then I heard they was trying to move Malcolm Brogdon. So who gonna be the point guard? It's always good, man, to see how it's just intriguing when the offseason comes to see how everything gonna work out. Because you see where the teams is going, what they gonna do. So good basketball, good vibes. Scottie Pippen still talking shit about Michael Jordan. Like, man, bro, he might be terrible, but you looking bad. You just gotta chill, You just gotta chill. And it's messed up that his son is still kicking it with Scottie Pippen's ex-wife. I wonder if Michael Jordan, he a petty dude. I wonder if he was like, go get him, son. Anyway, shout out to the Gilbert Arenas podcast too, man. That mug is good. I enjoy that. He be dropping some knowledge. I love when the players get on there and they talk about like behind the scenes stuff, like things that things that was going on during big moments in the playoffs and stuff like that. I love that. Breezecast brought to you today by Snosberry Farms. Shout out to my baby ganja granny for looking out as always. Good flower. Smoking on some Golden Crisp. Shout out to Snosberry Farms. Some of the firest weed around. Shout out to my man Willie J. Peso. Happy belated birthday to him and my man D Nice, man. Get you some Giraffe Head. That's also some of the best weed around. That's all we smoke. But shout out to that. Keeping it moving, man. Suki Hana, man. She done been on the show 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row. I think this is going to be the last one because we can't be talking about this all the time. But it's just interesting. Everything that happened with her, man. Her career, the different things that she does. She got the song about eating ass. Now, YK Osiris kissed her. Basically had the sexual assault thing going on. I think that's dying down some now. They had a picture of him afterwards. He trying to get his shit together. He was in there writing and looked like it wasn't working. Like trying to get that hit. And he in there. Should have been doing that in the first place and trying to kiss Suki in the mouth. Why would you want to do that, bro? You know what she promotes and what she does. You might be eating, about 10 asses, or 12 asses, Who knows? It's a finite number of asses that you might have kissed because you kissed her, man. But to each his own. They have you in the room balling up paper trying to write a hit. But Suki's going to be in the D tomorrow. She's going to be at Backwoods and Bonfires. My brother Sussex Smooth is going to be DJing there. Trina is going to be there too. So it's going to be a vibe. So make sure y'all come out and check her out. From what I hear now, she don't allow no men on stage. So all the fellas get back and all that. And just protect your butt, She be out trying to get you. So just be careful out here, man. I don't want no parts. Because that's just too much. Too much. But Suki, do you? Somebody asked me if I was going to play the Eating Ass song. And the answer is no. I'm not. I'm not playing that. I just can't. It had me in the booth cringing. It would have to be a party and somebody would have to request it. I'm a cold DJ so I can mix it in and get in and out of it. No pun intended. Like, whoa. But yeah, I'm not. It's not my jam. I'm not really hip like that. But hey, to each his own. Do your thing. Cause I ain't gonna lie. If I'm in the right situation, and I know it's gonna get me over the top, I'll throw it on real quick. It's for the ladies, for sure, for the ladies. And speaking of events, today we got the Zaza Fest going down, man. Make sure y'all pull up. Cool Breeze on the sound. Shout out to Judge Strains. Crew is going to be in the building, man. It's going to be a good time, man. Doors open up at 8. They're going to have the contest at 9. So, man, make sure y'all pull up. It's going to be a whole world tonight. Zaza Fest. You know what time it is. If you know, you know. Shout out to New Music Sunday, Coalition DJs. Tap in, man. We got the big show coming up at the Sloppy Crab on the 16th of July. Artist Appreciation. So make sure y'all come out, man. It's gonna be a great networking opportunity. Come out, meet some movers and shakers in the music industry in Detroit and beyond. network with the DJs, come and perform, and then shoot. It's always good to perform in front of DJs because you never know what DJ is going to hear your song and be like, that's dope. I need that. I'm about to play that because I'll do that in a heartbeat. So shout out to that artist. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, hit that number right there, 313-471-4271, and get involved. You feel me? And what else, man? Hey, real quick. Last week we was talking about the music and talking about how it wasn't no number one hip hop album songs or nothing like that. And then Killer Mike, out of Killer Mike came up in here and dropped Michael. And I first heard about it because of the rumblings with the Andre 3000 verse. You don't get an Andre 3000 verse that often, so when you get one, you better check it out because you're going to say something. And it's like you don't know when the next time you're going to hear him rap unless you're listening to Speaker Box, Love Below, or some old Outkast. But that song is dope. And the album, man, it's just, we needed this right now. Like, especially coming off of Juneteenth, too. We just needed it, man. It felt good. Like, listen to that album, him just talking real stuff, being vulnerable, and just telling it like it is from his perspective. I appreciate it. I was listening to the album. I really dove into it yesterday, and it's a good project. Definitely worth listening to. If you a hip-hop fan, just a fan of spoken word, rap, good music, check it out. Michael by my man Killer Mike. I remember when I bought his first album, Monster, back in the day. With that joint, I'm end up playing that today. That bump, 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 bump. Yeah, all in your trunk. Yeah, wiggers and speakers and prisoners and prisoners. That was my joint, man. Said, pump, pump, don't stop. What? Man, it don't quit. Shit. That's my joint. So shout out to Killer Mike, man. He definitely got some bars. Shoot, check out the Big Grams project with him and Big Boy and the other dude. Or is it a chick? Big Grams, though. Check it out. Because they be on there spitting. They got some cuts, too. So, shout out to this Big Mike album. We needed it. Killer Mike album. We needed that. Moving along. Deion Sanders, man. Coach Prime, man. He going to have the surgery and they going to have to amputate his foot, man. It was either do it now and get it done or do it during the season. You're going to have to miss part of the season. Once they get going, it's his first season. You want to be there. But circulation issues. He had to get 2 toes removed on the one foot because of the circulation. Like, a normal foot has 3 arteries bringing 3 veins, because veins bring the blood too, and then arteries take it away. Remember that. I learned that in science back at Detroit Urban. But yeah, he only got 2 arteries, so his foot is not getting enough circulation, so they're gonna have to remove it before it gets worse and stuff like that. So just prayers up to Deion, man. That's just tough, man, having to get your foot taken away. Like, damn, like, I couldn't imagine. So, I know, but at least he's going to be able to get the best prosthetic that money can buy. I know the school healthcare program and all that stuff, looking out, he going to have the best that you can get. So, I just hope they sending out good vibes. I hope they have a good season and hope that he recover quick and, get used to doing the damn thing and go ahead and go get it because I'm rooting for him. Black coach out there, let's go, man. Whoop him up. Get a national championship. They're going to be wanting you to come to the NFL. You feel me? And you can always limp to a check. Your main man, DJ Cool Breeze, the Breezecast, episode 16, man, hitting y'all just with some new stuff, talking about what's going on, man. Can't say it enough, man. The Zyfest is tonight. I will be there. Make sure y'all pull up, man. That's at the Spizzot. Don't forget about New Music Sunday each and every Sunday. And Zelda. I'm still playing it, y'all. I'm at the Water Temple now. That's where I'm at. I made a good stride the other day. Water Temple vibes. So we're going to have it finished in the next couple of weeks here. And besides that, y'all, shoot, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I just had to come hit y'all with something. Talk for a minute. We staying consistent. We're not trying. We're staying consistent with our content. Every week you can count on me coming in talking about things going on and sharing my opinion and just chopping it up with y'all, man. I'm going to get a couple guests in here, people that I mess with, just to come and chop it up with me. But you know what it is. I appreciate everybody for listening because you could be listening to anything else, but you chose to listen to some of this, and I appreciate that. So, with that said, y'all make sure y'all book coolbreeze@gmail.com for all your music needs. The wedding, the bar mitzvah, the turn up, the after party, the pool party, the concert, the show, all of that. I got you. It's nothing. You just need some sound? I got that too. All right? You need microphones for your event? We got that too. You want to record a podcast? We got that too. All right, it's nothing. You need your grass cut? Breeze cuts. That's another division, but we can cut you up too. But you know what time it is, man. Tap in with me, man. Shout out to all my people, man. Let's keep on doing it. Summer is officially here, and I'm glad, man. Let's enjoy it. Get out here and get some of this, soak up some of this sunshine, man. And smoke good. And get on the boats too. Get out there on the water. Shout out to my brother Mark G, man. We be out there on the water, you know? So, Breezecast episode 16. That's a wrap. I will see you guys next week. Y'all stay cool. How y'all stay cool?